and gentlemen, boys and girls, and kids of all ages, this is your host Piro and Kanav, and we are going to entertain you in today's LOCO presents Sky Sports Grand Finale of Rainbow Six Siege. Dr. Dang, today is the final battle, today is the final day, and I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm sad as well because we won't be able to see them for before the next tournament, and I think this is going to be a great matchup. But still, we will not see these
Cer-
teams again for a few time for a small time actually.
Certainly, since both these teams have fought their way after beating arguably the best teams that we have in the region, we're going to be seeing Reckoning Esports versus Levelzero Esports take up three maps, and possibly we might see overtime in every single one of them. So it is going to be interesting as the players are just going to be joining the lobby. We have some time to talk about what these teams have been through. So Reckoning had their match against Skybound Esports, after which they bet Team Super. They faced eSamurai in their semi-finals and finally are here in the finals. Level Zero, on the other hand, had a route of which they bet Sunesia, after which they had a game against Kira Esports, and yesterday they were playing Never Diamonds. So both these teams have played very strong teams and made their way to the final. So it is going to be interesting to see how these two juggernauts of the subcontinent face up against each other. With that out of the way, we'll go through a little bit of the format that we have for these teams. So we've got a best of three coming in for these teams, and how a best of three works is known by a lot of people. But in case you do not know that, we will let you go through it. So we have got seven maps. Both these teams get a ban first. They get to ban a map they do not want to play. Then both these teams get to pick the map that they want to play, which is going to be a pick phase. And after which you again have a ban phase, which you can ban two more maps. So that leaves you with one map that is going to be the decider, in which the teams are randomly deciding the sites that they want to play on. And that with that, we would get the three maps that these teams are going to compete with each other on. So the maps that we have today are going to be as follows. We've got Cafe first, then we've got Coastline, and then finally we have got Clubhouse as the deciding map. So it is going to be seen whether these teams are able to take it to the third map as well. So Cafe was Reckoning Esports pick. They have chosen to be the team that is going to be attacking first. So that is the map that we will be going to first, as the second map is going to be Coastline, which was picked by Level Zero. Not really a surprise pick from the side of Level Zero, since we basically saw them demolish Kira and Never Diamonds on Coastline as if they were a bunch of flies. After that, we are going to be going back to Clubhouse. So both these teams have had games on Clubhouse in their semi-finals. So both these teams have had access to each other's boards, strategies, as well as playstyle. So it is going to be interesting to see that if we indeed do go to a third map, how these teams are going to be stacking up with each other.
Of
So
course,
Spiro,
yeah,
you,
Dr. Dang, I think the picks are done, the bans are done, the main action is about to get started, and the players are coming in the lobby as we speak. But यार मुकाबला तो काफ़ी अच्छा था, दोनों ही टीम्स ज़बरदस्त फाइट करके आई। आई थिंक क्वार्टर फाइनल तक दोनों ही टीम्स को थोड़ा सा सफ़र इजी रहा क्योंकि वो डिमोलिश करते आए अपने अपोनेंट्स को। बट आई थिंक सेमीज वर लिट एफ बिकॉज इतना आसान नहीं था सेमीज से लड़के यहाँ फाइनल तक पहुँचना। और आई डोंट थिंक कि आज का मैच वन साइडेड होने वाला है।
the map is certainly not going to be one-sided, since I mean, both look at both these teams. We will go through their lineups once they are all in the lobby. But looking at both these teams, it does not seem that any map is going to be an easy game, since they are they are the best of the best that we have in this tournament right now. So it is going to be interesting to see how they are going to be counter-strating each other and how they face up against each other. Because you you can say it's anyone's game.
Yeah, I'm reading some funny comments as well. The banter already started in the comment section, Dr. Dang, and I'm waiting for the banter to continue. We had some banter. It's friendly, guys. Don't do anything over the board, but yeah, friendly banter is always welcomed. And we are having some banter here. Hulky, Viper, Minak, Ghost Freak, everyone is ready. I think Octane CODM is ready as well. So it's nice to see some amazing fans coming in. It's nice to see that the hype is real. This is the finale. Reckoning
But
might just go all out and demolish Level Zero, maybe, but Level Zero might just do the same to them. So it's equal terms, and I think in this 5v5, Dr. Dang, I
so
can't predict the winner.
neither can I. I mean, we are going to a map like Cafe, which is, I would say, a pretty strat-oriented map, and we have seen Reckoning to be a team that loves to follow their strategies. So it is going to be interesting to see how Level Zero is able to bring in their aggression with it, because strategies are going to help you win your gunfights, but they will not outright win you your gunfights. So with that out of the way, we can say that cafe seems to be a pick that makes sense for reckoning, since strategies will help you make sure that level zeros, as you can say, aggressive playstyle is not going to be um, as handy as you can say. While on the other hand, on coastline, it is going to be very difficult for reckoning, since yes, Reckoning can frag a lot. We have seen them pull out frags. We have seen how Blank can demolish complete teams when he's on his Goyo and the Vector. But at the same time, Level Zero has shown us consistently that Coastline is a game where that just suits their playstyle. They love to go to Coastline. We saw them demolish Never Diamonds 7-0 and demolish Kira 7-3. So Reckoning should be worried about the coastline pick coming in from the side of level zero, but I believe since they have let it go through the ban phase, I think that they might have some strats up their sleeves as well.
You know,
Clubhouse,
yeah,
yeah, please go on, Spiro.
yesterday when we interviewed Reckoning, guys, you would have listened to that, and they were like, we are yet to reveal our final stats. They are yet to show the world what they actually got. And it was beautiful. They played like what should I say, gladiators. They played like gladiators, but I think semi-finale was a little dizzy for them. It was not outright victory for them. It was not easy. I think E-Samurais gave them a run for their life, but they're in the final. They say that they have the stats. Level Zero, I think they're just going to go boom boom again. It's their stats. It's simple. They always go boom boom, and let's see if Reckoning can pull this off. What do you think? The new strategy, the hidden strategy, or the mind games are going to work against Level Zero esports?
So, um, level zero is going to invariably overwhelm Reckoning with aggression, since, I mean, you can only hold down a certain part of the map as long as you're not getting pushed. But once you have four people pushing you, you have flashbangs, you have incandelas, you possibly have a Zofia concussion, everything coming your way, you are going to relinquish control. So, I believe Reckoning would have thought about this when they were making up their strats for Cafe, especially when yesterday night they did get to know that they're going to be playing level zero today. So it is going to be interesting how their strats are going to stack up against level zero. But then again, we know that level zero is a team that is just very good at what they do. So it is going to be a matchup between a team who is very systematic, very strat oriented, versus a team that loves to just go aggressive and frag and take gunfights. So we are definitely in for a frag fest today.
It's a battle between the beast and both these teams are amazing. They reached here, all their grinding, all their hard work has been paid off so far. But kind of only one can win. It's either
That
Reckoning or either Level Zero.
that is certainly true. Since only one team can win, I would like to ask you first. Who's on whose side do you have your bet?
Dr. Dang, I'm a newbie. You can say I'm a newbie to the game. I don't know the thingies that well, but so far what I have seen, let's pick one side each. So whatever you will pick, I will pick the other. Okay. So But I like the way our Reckoning players played. But at the same time, Level Zero, I just love all out aggression as well. They just go all out. They just play like it's nothing, and they win. So what do you think? What you pick first, then I'll pick the other team.
So I I don't really have a site that I would pick, but I would say that I have a feeling that Level Zero is going to be walking away with this today.
Okay, so Level Zero versus Reckoning. Dr. Dang is
But
rooting for Level Zero. Not rooting, but yeah, he thinks that
I
Level
would,
Zero
yeah,
is
the
feeling.
reason that I would say that
Mhm.
Level Zero is possibly going to walk away with this is because we saw them go down 5-0 to ND, and then they came back 8-6. So that is something that shows that despite being basically down in the dumps, they were able to eke out a win that game.
Oh,
So just because of that, and the fact that we've got Coastline, where I mean, Level Zero would certainly be the best team that plays Coastline, I would say. So I would say Coastline is going to go to them, and Cafe is going to be a fight. I am not really sure how strong Reckoning is going to be on Cafe, but I might be proved wrong, as they might uh, just decide to demolish Level Zero and Cafe as Level Zero has done so on Coastline. So considering we are going to Coastline and that Level Zero is able to pick themselves up once they are basically down 5 rounds, I would put my money on Level Zero for the win.
okay. It is. It should be equal. So I'm gonna go with Reckoning, and let's see who's going to win, Reckoning or Level Zero Esports. But I am still waiting for the players to come in. They're yet to come in. Kana, we need to get them as soon as possible. I don't wanna delay it. We need to get going, and I want some action. The crowd is waiting for some action, and yes, nice goatee, as
Certainly.
Atharva said.
Thank you. So, we are just looking to invite in the players. Uh, as we are going to be waiting in the lobby, I think some players have had, as you can say, uh, joining issues. So, with that, so Spiro,
Yep.
I talked about my reasons for supporting Level Zero. What are going to be your reasons for supporting Reckoning?
First of all, it should be equal field. If you're supporting Level Zero, I should support Reckoning. Yeah, we need to give them credit. They came here in the finale, and the second reason is, I think, especially their player, the MVP player. You know the name, right?
Yep,
That
blank.
player, yeah, Blank is playing out of this world. Even it's one thing that you play good one day, right? As a player, you
Yep,
you have good days. Some day you might just be the god of that day and you perform. But that guy did perform yesterday as well. He was a leading fragger from yesterday as well.
true. That is true indeed. As Blank has certainly shown that um, he is not to be taken as a blank shotgun, as a blank round. He is definitely going to be hitting all the shots that he's going to be taking. As I do not believe there was a single round where Blank did not pick up a kill or got picked off in a position where he should not have been playing. So, not only is his positioning very good, but so are his gunfights. And as we know, positioning in Siege is very important, as positioning can win you half the gunfights that you are going to be taking without any issues. So, with that, we're only waiting on Level Zero players to be joining in, as we are pretty excited. And what about the crowd?
The crowd is pumped as well. I think some supporters are coming in. Level Zero, they Level Zero fans are there, Reckoning fans are there. Both are willing to put it all. And guys, I want some cheering today. I don't want an empty chat today, guys. Just support your team. I want you guys to motivate your team, and the friendly banter would do as well.
Certainly, since we are going to be having fans of both these teams in the chat, it is going to be interesting to see how these teams perform not only on the stage in the match, but also how their fans perform in chat. So, make sure that if you are going to be supporting Reckoning or Level Zero, you do not let down your team in the chat, since though we do not have any trophy for the team that wins in chat, it is still going to be your pride at stake. So we are going to be still waiting in the lobby uh, for these players, as there seem to be some more connection issues coming in from the side of Level Zero.
We don't want connection issues, Dr. Dang, today. Today is the grand finale of LOCO presents Sky Sports. You know, these things happen. We live in India where, these things are a problem generally. Internet sometimes electricity, anything is possible in India right now. That's the beauty of it as well. But this is the finale. I don't want anything to stop us from, having all out 5v5 matchup.
Certainly, since 1 second.
Alright guys, and the fans are here as well. Messages पढ़ रहा हूँ मैं fans के यार. देखते हैं कौन सी टीम को ज़्यादा support यहाँ पे मिलने वाला है. Guys, pick your pick, and I'm reading all your comments. And yes, level 0 players are coming in. And सिर्फ एक player का इंतज़ार है guys. Level 0 का एक player रहता है. Reckoning के सारे player आ चुके हैं. The matchup is going to get started really soon.
So we are just going to be waiting for the last player of Level Zero to be joining in, as it is going to be very uh, interesting to see. As I think we have some issues. Let me just go through this as all right. So the confirmation has come in as the first map that we're going to be seeing is going to be Coastline. So with that, it is going to be uh, a map change, in fact.
Yeah, we're changing the map, and the sides are getting switched as well.
Yep. So in fact, it is going to be Coastline as the first match in map instead of Cafe. So with that, it is almost done. We are just going to be waiting for one last player, as Mighty Ali, I believe, seems to be having some issues,
Yep.
but it should not be too long.
Yeah, now the wrecking team is ready. We are just waiting for level 0 to come in. It's going to be a touch and go situation for both the teams. But, this is the grand finale, and crowd is having some fun. They think I'm Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, certainly you do have a beard that indeed looks like him.
It's lockdown, my friend. It's lockdown.
Certainly, which is why I also have a lot of facial hair as of the moment.
And guys, indeed, on behalf of Sky, please be safe. Please be, you know, sanitized every time, and try to enjoy the lockdown situation.
And as all the players have joined in from the side of Level Zero and Reckoning, we are just going to be waiting for confirmations from both these teams, as it is almost done. Reckoning and Level Zero just have to give in their confirmations for both teams being ready, and we will be going into the game.
Okay, guys, it's time now. Hold on your breaths. Don't take a single breath. Don't die as well. Anyways, fasten your seatbelts. It's time for some action. The players are ready. The final confirmations are coming in. Every single one of these players are in the lobby right now, and we are going to go live really soon.
So, uh, right. So, right before we start, can we just have quick predictions for the map score that we want to have? It is going to be Coastline. So quickly drop in your predictions for the match, as Reckoning has confirmed that their team is indeed ready, as so has Level Zero. And with that, we are going to be making our way in to the first map of the finale of LOCO Presents Rainbow Six Siege Grand Slam, powered by Skyesports, is going to be Coastline. As good luck, have funds are going to be dropped in chat. We are going to be seeing a ban phase, as the first ban indeed is going to be BB. So a second ban coming in is possibly going to be a Capitao or a Nomad ban coming in from the side of Level Zero, since they love to roam, and Nomad is certainly a pain. Last ban comes in, as it is Nomad, so predictable to say the least, as I would say we're going to be seeing Valkyrie and possible Echo or Maestro bans, which are going to be pretty default. We might just see a Valkanamira ban also, as it does not make any difference whatsoever to the original, to the overall sense of gameplay. So Echo going to be sideline. I would say a missed opportunity on the side of Level Zero to ban Valkyrie, since we know that Aniket is going to be very strong at that, but it will not matter, as Valkyrie will face the ban wave from Reckoning. So it's going to be
Ban.
yep.
Yeah, continue.
All right, so it is going to be interesting to see how Level Zero is going to perform on the map of their choice, as Reckoning is certainly in for a whole lot of crossfires development and a lot of running around, as Level Zero is not going to be giving them this win easy. Right before we go in, we're going to be going over the match lineups, that the team lineups that we have. It's going to be Vinano, Doctor, Slayer, Envy, and Mighty on the side of Level Zero, Shrisha, Rats, Aniket, Vortex, and Blank on the side of Rec. As we see a 6-pick coming from both teams, it's going to be from the Sledge to the Ash, as from the Muzzy to the Pulse. First site that we are going to be going to is Kitchen. So Spiro, we have dropped predictions, everyone has dropped predictions in the chat for the score. What is going to be the score according to you?
Well, if I'm supporting Reckoning, I want Reckoning to win, but I just want the best team to win. It's either Level Zero or Reckoning. Doesn't matter. I want some action. I want entertainment, and I want them to give their all.
Certainly, that is going to be true, as it is going to be very interesting to see how these teams, how especially Reckoning, is going to be deciding to do this, as Aniket might just be going in for a spawn peak, as Doctor is going to be spawning there. Aniket does decide to run out, and that's going to be Doctor off the board. No more soft destruction, as Aniket is going to start things off by taking the buck out of play. So Level Zero is certainly going to be on the back foot as the round start, but Jaeger has been spotted playing inside of Sunrise Bar, and he is going to be the next person that Level Zero is going to want off the board.
Of course, I think the match has been started off really well. Reckoning, I think they have the advantage. They have the numbers game in their favor. But, this game is not all about the numbers. It's about pure strategy. It's about what you can do on that day specifically. It's about finding where the enemies are.
The peak is going to be coming in from the side of the Pulse, but the ADS gives away the position. The pre-fire comes in. It is going to miss, as Pulse and Legion have been spotted on Slayer's drone. Rats and Aniket are going to be sitting pretty and safe. Vortex still no issues, but Mighty Ali is going to be making his way down Cool Vibes. He's gonna eat a Goo Mine and give away his position, as he does need to fall back to make sure that he doesn't fall to the 416. Envy is going to be making some progress onto the kitchen side, as Level Zero certainly have decided to be a little bit on the black foot, but as we talk about that, Slayer is going to start things off by taking Rats off the board, as Envy is going to fall to the hands of Shrisha. Blank is going to be down on the floor, as Slayer is going to be making his way in. He's going to spot the Maestro, and that is going to be the end of him, as it's going to be a 3-3 with possibly a kitchen side take. Shrisha is going to be the only defender on the side of Reckoning, who is going to have to deal with everything. Aniket's flank in through luggage has possibly been spotted out by Slayer, as that is going to be the end of the pulse, though. It's all down to Vortex and Shrisha sitting inside side, as he's gonna fall as well. It's all down to the Jaeger or Vortex. He might just get spotted from the main lobby footholds, but no, he is going to make it past them, as Mighty is going to be watching the cross. Sorry, is going to be planting. As Slayer is watching the cross, Veneno is gonna fall. Slayer knows exactly where the Jaeger is. The plant has been denied, as Vortex is gonna get 2. It's all down to Mighty in a 1v1. He has to make the push happen, and he finally does, as Vortex is gonna fall. And yeah, please go on.
Yeah, that is crazy. I thought for a second that Reckoning can pull that off. It was a 1v3 situation. That guy got a couple of them really easily, but the third guy, I think, this is what it means to play in the finale. I want to see some clutches. We want to see some excitement, and we had a really great start to the game. But kind of right now, अभी तक जितना हमने मैचेस देखा है, कभी भी मैंने रेकनिंग को शुरुआत में इतने सारे प्लेयर खोते हुए नहीं देखा. They always had the upper hand, but आज I think they are off to a bad start.
That is very true, since I mean, Levelzero certainly showed that their flank watch, their pushes, everything is going to be on point, as we are going to be seeing a different kind of a lineup coming from the side of Reckoning this time. They switched out the Pulse for Aniket playing on the Vigil, and Rats, who I believe was on your Legion, has switched out to the Ella. So with that, we are going to be seeing a pretty similar lineup coming in from the side of Levelzero, as the Buck has been switched up to the Ash on Doctor, and Envy has picked up the Sledge, who was invariably 6-picked from 6-pick to the Ash. So a similar lineup coming in, minus the Buck, and the same side that we are going to be going to is Kitchen. So Reckoning, pretty, I would say, certain that they are indeed able to hold this down, as no spawn peek coming in from the side of Aniket this time. Attackers are going to be able to make their way to the building safely.
Yes, of course. I think शुरुआत के मामले में देखा जाए Levelzero 1-0 के साथ अभी लीड कर रहा है, बट आई थिंक अभी कुछ कहना सही नहीं रहेगा. देखना पड़ेगा. रेकनिंग भी नहीं चाहेगा कि Levelzero ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लीड लेके जा पाए, बट स्टिल कल जो हमने देखा था उससे उलट पलट यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, क्योंकि कल डिफेंस मेरे को ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रहा था, एंड आज अटैकिंग टीम ने पहला स्कोर हासिल करा है.
And as we talk about that, Invi just walked into sight to possibly get rid of some utility, as he's going to eat a little bit more damage, but Veneno is going to be there to take out Aniket, as Rats is going to get one as well. Blank is going to fall, is going to use his Alda to make Doctor fall off the board, as the run out might just come out, but this might not have been called. But no, the soft nade comes out, but Shrisha is going to be there to use his SMG to get rid of Slayer, as that is going to be your Hibana. The first smoke canister comes out from the side of the smoke, as he is going to be in a very tough spot. Veneno is going to take a Claymore kill onto Vortex, who decide to run out of Sunrise, as Shrisha and Blank are the only players who are going to be able to hold this for Reckoning. It seems to be that Levelzero might just decide to go in for a Sunrise push, as they do know that this is going to be very empty. Shrisha going to be paying attention, as no, Invi has decided to rotate all the way from security to help out his teammate get rid of the Maestro playing behind bar. But it's not going to be needed, as Veneno is going to be able to get rid of Blank, as it's all down to the smoke with the SMG. Not really the best gun to be taking long range gunfights, but we know that Shrisha is going to be very aggressive on that. Crossfire comes in, but the Sledge is going to be there to use his L85 and take him out once more, as Shrisha is gonna fall, and so is Reckoning.
Another great round coming to an end, and the Levelzero and their fans are delighted with the start यहाँ पे. Dr. Dang, 2-0 straight off the bat. They ऐसा लगा नहीं कि कभी भी बैकफुट पे गए हैं अभी तक जितने भी हमने राउंड देखे हैं। और अगर आप फिनाले में प्रेशर में इस तरह से शुरुआत कर सकते हो बिना किसी हेजिटेशन के, तो आई थिंक यू डिजर्व सम really really good fan following.
Certainly, Level Zero is proving that Coastline is their resort, as they have been able to take two rounds from the side of Reckoning without too much contention, as it is going to be another kitchen side hold coming in from the side of Reckoning, as they certainly do believe that they are not going to be walking away without showing Level Zero that hey, we can defend this site. Not really the best strategy, in my opinion, as switching up sides is also going to be allowing you to switch up the playstyle that you are having and might just get some rounds flowing in your favor and help your team with the momentum. But certainly Reckoning do have a plan up their sleeves, as we saw Aniket take a 6 pick from the Kapkan onto your Pulse. So
आई थिंक मैचअप काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है। अभी शुरुआत हुई है, बेस्ट ऑफ 3 का मैच है, बहुत सारे राउंड आने बाकी हैं। प्रेप फेज इज ऑलमोस्ट ओवर एंड द एक्शन बिगिंस। आई थिंक four guys are starting from a similar space and I don't okay yes I think doctor is going from a different angle.
certainly Level Zero is, as Invi is going to be taking a lot of damage, possibly to the Doc, I believe, who was playing in main lobby. I am not certainly sure. No, it seems to be a spawn peak that came out from the side of penthouse window, as Venano is certainly going to be making his way with the IQ LMG to make sure if any defender is going to be staying there, he is not going to have a good time. As I believe it was Aniket who went in for the spawn peak, since he certainly does seem very excited to do the same. Vortex can be playing inside the same area that he was, as Rats is there to protect the back of the Doc playing inside main lobby. Pushes are going to be coming in from the side of Level Zero, as they have certainly made some vertical lines of sight. Aniket using his cardiac sensor to gain some intel, possibly for an attacker playing inside of VIP, but no one's going to be there except the sledge, as he is safe on the bed right now. Nade being cooked from his side is not going to do any damage to anyone, as the rotation is completely clear. Mighty is finally going to be making his way to service. The diffuser is going to be in the hands of Slayer. Doctor is making his way down. Cool vibes. No push coming out from the side of Level Zero, but we do know that they are certainly a team that can collapse onto you in a moment's notice. As the Ash making his way down main lobby is going to be important. Shrishad puts down his first smoke canister, as Blank is going to get rid of the player playing inside main lobby. He is going to fall as well, as a flurry of frags. Doctor gets 2, Mighty Ali gets 1, as it's all down to Vortex now suddenly in a 1v3. He possibly spots the head of the Hibana, but the push is coming in from the side of Slayer. No, that is going to be the plan. Doctor is going to rotate to Courtyard. He is going to spot him, and that is going to be the downfall of Reckoning on this side of Kitchen another time.
But Dr. Dang, have you noticed that कि सारे players positioning में आ रहे थे, nobody made a noise and they were waiting for their chance to come in, और जैसे ही chance मिला, in a flash, in matter of 10 seconds, 4 players were taken out from Reckoning, and just like that, 3-0, an attacking team is winning right now.
Certainly, I think Reckoning has learnt their lesson of going to Kitchen and allowing Level Zero to take free rounds, as they are going to be making their way to Hookah this time. As the lineup from the teams does switch up on the side of Reckoning, but Level Zero seems very certain that their IQ, Ash, Hibana, Sledge and Zofia combo is more than enough for them, as they do not need any other operator to hold it. With that, it is going to be Reckoning's game to take, as though they are going to be sitting on defense and they are 3-0 down. They might just be able to pull up some rounds on attack. Plank indeed does get one of the attacker's drones, as that is going to help them quite a bit. in their Intel game, which is going to be supported by Maestro's Evil Eyes as well as Aniket's Goo Mines. So hookah is certainly one of the strongest sites that you have on the side of on the map of Coastline. One thing that I would like to point out is that the second floor bar walls do not have any kind of uh, denial on them, as Hibana on Slayer is indeed going to be able to take care of the walls very easily, possibly make long line of sights and trouble the smoke of Srisha playing inside Pink Bar. So Spiro, as of now, we have seen Levelzero take 3 quick rounds. Do you think that Reckoning, this is going to be the round that Reckoning takes away from them, or it is going to be a quick 7-0 or a 6-0 that we saw on the side of Levelzero last time? As the C4 from Blank is going to miss playing inside kitchen, Hibana is going to be very safe and be able to open a breach on the side of the VIP wall, as the shield from the smoke is going to allow them to contest that angle a little bit. But the Ashe might just decide to go downstairs and possibly use one of her Ashe charges to get rid of the shield. So Srisha going to be sitting pretty as one drone gets spotted out by him. The Ashe charge does take care of all the barbed wire, as Doctor might just decide to push through 90. Blank is going to be downstairs, as he might just decide to go in for a push, as Invi is going to get one. Aniket is going to fall on the floor, as he will invariably get revived back to 20 HP. Doctor is wary about the flank, as Invi is going to be there as well, though losing a lot of HP is going to get rid of the lesion. He is deciding to take the Goo Mine to the shin, as it is going to allow him to get a reset back to 20 HP, as Aniket is going to start things for Reckoning by taking Veneno off the board. That was possibly a peek coming in from the side of Hookah window, as it's all down to Vortex and Rats with bullet holes. The peek comes in, his position possibly revealed. Not the best angle to hold in case the position is known, as Aniketa is going to fall to Doctor on the flank. The push is coming in from the side of the Ashe, as Maestro is watching his vault through the ways, half wall as you can call it. It's going to be down to only Rats, as Vortex has fallen. Mighty is going to go down for the plant, but he knows exactly where the Maestro is going to be playing, and coming off the plant, he's going to get rid of Rats, as it's another round on board for Levelzero. And Reckoning certainly not looking like in a place that they want to be.
To the grand finale, Levelzero, they're not stopping Dr. Dang, they're just going through and dominating. It's not like कि कभी लगा भी कि वो हार सकते हैं अभी तक. 4 मैच हो चुके हैं. कल हमने देखा था कि डिफेंस जीत रहा था. आज हम देख रहे हैं कि अटैक जीत रहा है. एंड अभी तक जितना मैंने देखा है, Levelzero फाइनल खेलने के लिए आए हैं, बिल्कुल तैयार हैं. They studied their opponent really well, and Reckoning has no reply for them as of yet.
I mean, that is certainly surprising, since Reckoning is a team that does spend a lot of time reviewing wards on other teams, making their own counter strategies for the other team. And since Levelzero had 2 Coastline games on 2 days that were streamed, I believe I would have guessed them to use those wards possibly to get a hold of the strats that Levelzero has been using. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem that even if the work was put in, it is working out, as Levelzero is certainly steamrolling through this map. I mean, a map like Coastline seems to be a map that was designed for them to play the way that they do play.
Of course, I think yes, it is designed for them, but still, I think Reckoning, they have, still they have a chance of making a comeback. We have seen the comebacks before as well, so I think Reckoning can make a comeback, but it's not going to be easy. The way Levelzero is attacking right now, it seems a little difficult to do as of now.
I mean, as when the map started out, the first kill of the map went to Aniket when he did a spawn peek run out on Doctor on the buck, and that was successful. And I thought that yes, possibly Reckoning is going to be bringing the fight to them. But though Reckoning has been able to get in some of their trades, it certainly hasn't felt like they are able to hold on to the map. As we're going to be seeing Aniket possibly downstairs, he does know that IQ has repelled onto the hookah the aqua balcony, but he and Jaeger of Vortex are going to be tasked by holding down the bottom floor. As a trade comes in from both teams, Rats is going to get one onto Slayer. Envy is going to get two on Shrisha and Rek, and that is going to be both your anchors of the board. As now suddenly the site is off the hands, as Mighty Ali is indeed going to go for a plant. The C4 might command from the side of Blank, and that is indeed going to connect, as it is going to be Aniket and Blank having to play from downstairs to prevent the plant. Aniket going up, Cool Vibes is going to meet the SMG of Envy, as Veneno is going to be the player who is going for the plant. Plant coming in the top of Billiards is going to prevent Blank from getting any kills, as his position known, no way of making this out, is basically around that Levelzero has certainly taken. Reckoning possibly is going to be taking a tactical timeout, as Blank does not seem to be making a push towards side. So Reckoning is going to be taking this time to get a clear head, make sure that they are ready for their IGL's calls and the plays that they have to make. As Blank is going to get one onto Envy, but it is not going to matter, as the Ash is just going to be sitting there flashing herself, waiting, as Blank is going to pick up a couple of free kills, as it is not going to matter in the grand scheme of things.
Dominant round by Levelzero. Dr. Dang, this can go haywire for Reckoning really quickly. अगर उन्होंने अभी कुछ नहीं किया तो शायद उनको बाद में करने के लिए मुश्किल हो जाएगी. इतनी बड़ी लीड अभी हो चुकी है. They certainly don't want to start, grand finale with a 7-0 wipeout.
Certainly, since they wouldn't want to start it like that, but Levelzero has not given them any kind of option, as Aniket is going to switch on to the dock as a 6-pick comes in from the side of Blank. From the Bandit to the Pulse, he was able to get an impactful kill by stopping the plant when Mighty was putting it down. But after that, it did not matter, as those other kills were basically Levelzero just throwing bodies at Blank and saying that, hey, I know you're not going for the push. Why not just pick up a couple of free kills, as we just have a little bit of fun.
Action phase going on. I think Blank needs to change, I would say Reckoning needs to change something right now, because whatever they are doing right now is not working. I think they need to change their stats a little bit. They need to find an opening. Right now, जितना मैंने देखा है, Levelzero पहला किल हमेशा उनकी तरफ से आ रहा है. Reckoning yet to get started off to a good start. उनका पहला किल ही नहीं आ रहा. वो पहले किल, दो किल, एक किल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. And Levelzero getting the better of them. जब भी अभी यहाँ पे चल रहा है, पहला किल Levelzero करता है, सीधा स्टेट ऑफ द बैट Reckoning 4-5 की सिचुएशन में चला जाता है, और उसके बाद कम बैक करना of course is मुश्किल.
Certainly that is true, as we are going to be seeing Doctor making his way in towards Penthouse. So Ash running the G36C, as you know, that is the only way that you can use the ACOG on Ash anymore, as the ACOG from the R4C was removed quite a few patches back. But it is not going to matter, as this time Blank is indeed going to be playing inside kitchen, and he might just be able to get a kill this time, as Slayer is doing a good job of making sure he moves around and does a quick breach, as Blank has intel on Slayer. But the C4 is going to come out, but Blank, no, you are not able to C4 the person sitting on VIP balcony, and that is just going to be his utility gone to waste. It is not only going to be bad for Reckoning, as Blank is also going to lose a lot of utility for post plant or plant denial. Envy though is going to get spotted out. That is going to be the Slayer, as he eats a little bit of damage, but certainly is going to allow Slayer to go downstairs and figure out what is happening. We know Slayer knows where Blank is going to be playing, and the peek comes in. Veneno is going to get one onto Aniket, as suddenly it is all down to Vortex. He gets one, he gets two, but it is not going to be very easy for him to get the rest of these kills. He does check the wrong angle and he does land a couple of shots on Mighty, but the Zofia's M762 is going to be there to make sure the Jaeger does not walk away with any kind of a clutch, as a clean sweep comes out from the side of Levelzero.
What is going on right now? Reckoning has no answer so far, and I think they have to do something right now, otherwise it's going downhill for them. Teen round here. It is not a round best of 5 match. It is a best of 3 matchup, and in a best of 3 matchup, if you lose the first round like this, the confidence is down, the motivation factor is down, and it's hard to make a comeback after this.
Certainly, I mean, Reckoning has not done their homework on Coastline, and it is showing to be very. Doctor, no. Yep, Doctor. Thank you for not picking Tachanka, since you would not like memes in a grand final, and especially Reckoning would not like to be memed upon in a grand final.
Yes, of course. But so, maybe the crowd wants Lord Tachanka to come and play.
The crowd most certainly will always want a Lord Tachanka to come in and play, but it is going to be a blue bar hold coming in from the side of Levelzero. We have seen that blue bar is indeed a very strong sight in the hands of a team that knows how to hold their crossfires and also knows how to hold on to the parts of the map that you do want to hold. With that, we are going to see whether Levelzero can walk away with a clean 7-0.
Yeah, that would be some side to watch out for, because I was not expecting that, and I think Dr. Bang, you are not expecting this as well, because Reckoning, they came here
definitely
really
as
well.
Blank is possibly going to walk away with his life, as Doctor decides that no one's possibly spawned there, but Blank indeed did. The pre-fire will come in from the side of Blank though, since he does not want to take any risks, but it will not matter, as Mozzie has already left his position and gone back to bathroom, in fact with a pre-play C4. I believe that is going to be a pre-play C4 for the jump in from bathroom, but no one has come in there. The hatch is opened, but as of now the push of Reckoning is solely towards Aquarium and Hookah. So angles being checked by Vortex, just making sure no one is going to be peeking those, as Rats is going to make quick work of the hookah barricade and make his way in, using the super shorty to make in some lines of sights, as Slayer is going to be making his way up. The gridlock sting is giving away Rats' position, as Slayer is going to walk away with a simple kill on the gridlock.
Yep. I think another same thingy happened. Again, it is the numbers game advantage in Levelzero favor, and with the 4-5 situation, this is the normal thingy we have seen in the last few games as well. They are not able to get the first kill. They're always behind the bar. They are always behind in the numbers game, and yes, the peaks are coming in from Vortex as well.
Certainly, that is true, as Vortex did know that there was, or possibly predicted that someone was going to be playing 90, decided not to get rid of the Claymore, as Mighty is going to get one on to Blank, as Aniket is going to get one on to Mighty in well, but Doctor is going to be there for the refrags. Man, the refrags coming in. Doctor missing the head of Shrisha, I believe, who is going to be standing outside. Yep, that is going to be Shrisha standing outside office door, as Vortex is going to fall. Mozzie is going to be there. Shrisha will get one, but he is stuck in a 1v4 as well, as Aniket does drop the good half in chat. Not really the best thing to do, as the peak is going to come in from the side of the Jaeger, and good half indeed, as Levelzero have walked away 7-0.
Wow.
against Reckoning eSports on Coastline.
It was expected कि Coastline में level 0 जीतने वाला है, but I never thought कि 7-0 से जीतने वाला है. A clean sweep in the grand finale of a tournament is amazing.
That is certainly true. Since, I mean, level 0, GG's to them. They basically steamrolled through Reckoning, a team that, a statement that you cannot make very easily, as very few teams can, in fact, make a steamroll through a team like Reckoning at all.
Of course, let's move on to a caster deck and let's have a little chat with Kanav here. So welcome back, Kanav. That is an amazing round. Tell us something. Tell us about the strategy. You are the statistics. You're the expert. Tell us what went on in that round.
So I believe that Reckoning started off. What I believe, rather, what happened in the game was that Reckoning started off with their kitchen attacks, sorry, kitchen defenses, and they went to kitchen three times. They had a similar style of holding kitchen, which was having a player basically having a horizontal roam where you would have your maestro or a dog play in main lobby, a person like Ella or Legion play towards security and office, have Jaeger hold down sunrise, possibly go for some peeks through the sunrise towel window or give a run out. But it and Smoke being the sole defender playing inside. And Aniket was usually on your Mozzie or on your Pulse, and he was basically relying intel for everyone sitting inside site or for general pushes around the map. Where I think they did mess up was their crossfires were being isolated on the side of level 0. As in, if they decided to push main lobby, they would make sure that the guy in security was not able to get a peek onto them, as they would either push him from office or they would keep him busy somewhere else. So the isolation of the pre-fires of the guy that they were trying to push was very important, and that caused a general fall down of the crossfires that they had, and invariably allowed easy picks to come in from the side of level 0. Reckoning did put up, I would say, a fight, but it was nowhere close to what level 0 uh, had already thought about, or um, as you can say, prepared for, as we saw that a quick 7-0 came in from the side of level 0, and yeah, that was that.
What a wonderful game, guys. We will be back after a short little break in the second game, which is going to be Cafe. And I hope that Reckoning gonna make a comeback because they have to. Otherwise, it's all going downhill for them. So we'll be back after a short little break. Let's go. So we are back with a bang for the second map, guys, and I can't wait for the game to start. Dr. Dang, this is do or die for Reckoning Esports.
Certainly, since Levelzero has won the first map, that was Coastline, that was a clean sweep 7-0. It is going to be interesting to see how Reckoning Esports is going to deal with the juggernaut that Levelzero is. As the first ban came in, that is going to be Ying. Ying certainly a very strong operator on a map like Cafe, and so is going to be BB, who will be facing the ban wave. So I am
Damn, I got banned again.
Yep, you got banned, Spiro. You're not allowed to play this game.
Wow.
So
My bad.
with that, Echo is facing the ban wave as well. Very typical defender bans are usually something that we see on fan favorite maps like Cafe and Coastline. As the next ban, I believe, is going to be a Valkyrie ban, but we might just have to see. As no, it is indeed going to be a Goyo ban. So Blank is not going to be allowed to play his favorite operator and possibly wreak havoc for his team.
Oh, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting Goyo ban. So
I
yeah,
was I
blank.
was also not expecting a Goyo ban, and it is. Uh, I'm actually very happy that a Goyo ban has come in, since it shows that these teams are going to be valuing strategy way more than just banning an operator off the chart. So with that, the first site that we are going to be having is going to be Bar from the side of Levelzero, as a sneaky pick from the Vamai onto the Valkyrie is going to make sure that Reckoning does not have an IQ on board. That might just prove difficult for Reckoning to handle, as Valkyrie cams on Cafe can be certainly be hidden in ways that is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting. I can't wait for the match to start. The prep phase is going on. It is important for Levelzero to, prep it well, to maintain their positions well. It is not their favorite map, I guess, but yes, every team knows how to play on every map.
Certainly, teams at this level are not going to be having any maps that they do not want to play. As Valk is possibly getting ready to go in for a black eye throw outside. That is going to be a very default throw, as you can say. That is going to land. Where does the cam land? Alright, for some reason we cannot spot the cam, but we do know that it got spotted out as we heard the sound of the cam break. Reckoning has made a quick entry as Aniket is going to be watching, but no, the Valk knows that he is going to be there as an amazing pre-fire coming in from the side of Veneno is going to put an end to the sledge as another Valk cam spotted out on the side of Thermite is going to be dispatched as Shrisha might just decide to go in for the same repel, but he will have to be wary of the white window peak as they possibly are just waiting for someone to make a play from the side of Levelzero.
Yeah,
That's
another great start, I think, for Levelzero. Another kill. Reckoning just never getting the numbers came in their favor.
certainly last game we saw that Aniket started things off by taking the first kill onto Doctor, and this time Veneno has just returned the favor by taking
Okay,
Aniket's life.
let's press V. Let's press V. Let's give the audience what they want. Let's press V. What will we see after pressing V?
Trying to find Valcam we like. Alright, so Zuvijin wants us to spot the Valkyrie cam, but unfortunately that Valcam has been destroyed, my friend. As Jaeger playing right under the default plant is going to get rid of Shrisha, possibly onto the skylight as Doctor is going to be safe here. Not for long as Blank is going to get rid of Slayer as Veneno is finally going to get a refrag onto him. So it is going to be all down as Rats gets one kill onto Doctor. That is going to put an end to the Jaeger's reign of terror. But Valkyrie sitting on Pixel is going to be an operator that they will have to contend with. Invi is going to get rid of the sledge, but Rats has finally picked up a kill and it is going to be a 1v1 for him between the Maestro and the Gridlock, both going to be 3 armors, but the advantage of the gun I would say would possibly go to the Maestro since his fire rate damage are going to be much better, and also the fact that he has the evil eyes. So Gridlock going to be making her way into Freezer, but no, the gun of Maestro is not going to be enough as Rats is finally going to get a clutch as an amazing, I believe 1v3 coming in from the side of Rats is going to make sure that Reckoning go finally pick up a round in this matchup between the two teams.
What a game to get, in the finale. Rats with the 1v3 there. I think that is the inspiration that they wanted. That is the start they wanted, and they got that start. For a moment, I thought it's going downhill again for Reckoning, but they are showing that they can make a comeback.
I mean, Reckoning has certainly made, as you can say, a comeback, but it is still just one round. Though it is it is Reckoning's game, and we know that they are going to have an advantage, but it is still going to be something to see whether Levelzero is certainly ready to give up hope, which I do not believe that they are, since look at this. Indy has decided that the operator to pick on the side of Levelzero is indeed going to be the Mira. What is going to be interesting to see is that Thatcher is in play as Levelzero does not have any kind of breach denial on their side, as Slayer could have possibly played the mute instead of the smoke, but possibly smoke plays better into the strats that they do want to hold. So Mira windows placed inside bathroom and on your freezer wall, as Valcams have been thrown out by Veneno, like always. Possibly one cam used to get a C4 kill onto your player playing on top of the skylight.
Yeah, of course. I think it's going to be a troublesome game, but again, I think that start matters, and let's see how well Reckoning is going to push through in this attack.
Certainly, it is going to be interesting to watch as Doctor is going to be downstairs. He might just be able to get a pick onto the IQ, but Vortex is going to be watching that door as he is tasked with the duty of making sure that no one decides to get a pick onto the IQ. With that, we are going to see a thin angle being held as the head is spotted of the IQ, but the shots do not land as Aniket is now wary about the presence of the Jaeger going to be playing there. The Ash Charge, I believe, is going to get rid of some health of Slayer as Veneno is just chilling on white stairs waiting for the backstab. So no progress made by any team as I speak about that. Mighty is going to get rid of the IQ. So progress made on the side of Levelzero. Not something that Reckoning is going to be hoping for as Doctor is just going to be... Oh boy, Jaeger. Doctor, come on. That is not what was expected as he is going deny some
Almost done. Sorry guys, there was a little error. My internet went blank. Now it came back, and it seems like the blank also did a couple of kills as well. Anyways, the game is going on. Dr. Dang continue with the commentary.
So, I would say that you missed not a lot. You missed an amazing shot that Doctor hit on Vortex, but and dropped a good night in chat. But apart from that, the scores are going to be level on the side of Levelzero and Reckoning eSports. So, Reckoning seriously have made their presence felt on this map, but at the same time, they are going to be sitting level on the map with Levelzero. So it is going to be interesting to see what Levelzero has in stock for their attacks as well, since their defense is certainly working out, as Doctor is certainly having an amazing game, making sure that Reckoning does not have any kind of intel, nor do they have any kind of presence, as the ADS is going to be burnt right next to the default plant where Doctor usually likes to play the Jaeger, and that might just allow the sledge to drop in a nade whenever needed. So it is going to be interesting, as Doctor is currently sitting inside bathroom, as Blank is going to get rid of Slayer, as Doctor might just go for a peek, but no, he decides to play it safe and come back, and Slayer is going to be off the board. It is going to be very interesting to see how Levelzero is going to be coming back from this, as Shrisha is going to eat a little bit of damage to the Maestro Evil Eye while watching the flank, but Maestro is not going to be exposing the soft part of the cam by opening it up. As of now, it looks like Reconing eSports is locked out of sight as well as the building, as they have multiple attackers who are going to be on repel. My bad, actually, it is going to be Blank, as Vortex is going to be going on to your new balcony. So Spiro, you were going to be saying something. Yep.
Yeah, I was like कि Reckoning का जो comeback चाहिए था, I think वो comeback अब आने वाला है, क्योंकि you know they got the first kill, and Envy is also really late. वो 2 HP पे I think वहाँ पर wait कर रहे हैं. It's going to be tough, but Reckoning I think they can make a comeback, and Blank आज इतना कुछ खास अभी तक नहीं कर पाए, but I think he has a lot in his store. But Rats I think is the MVP so far for Rec.
Certainly Rats, though on the slow moving operator like Gridlock, is going to be causing a lot of problems, as Shrisha is on the Thermite is going to get rid of Mighty. That is going to be Maestro off the board. So a lot of things for Levelzero to work out on, as Doctor is going to fall to Blank as we talk about him. He is going to be making his way in. The plant should be going down anytime soon. C4 comes out. No, Envy is going to get one onto Aniket, as despite the low HP, the headshot is not going to matter. Blank is going to get one on in, as the Mira is not going to survive for way too long, as her flank has been called out, and the Gridlock track stingers are going to make sure she does not make her presence felt. With that, Reckoning is going to be going up 3-2, as it is very interesting to see, since this is going to be the first time that they actually have the lead on this map.
I think yes, lead मिली है. They have the chance. They can make a comeback, but still Levelzero ऐसा नहीं है कि हार रहा है, clean sweep हो रहा है. They are still in the game. 3-2 है, ज़्यादा difference नहीं है. एक round कहीं भी जा सकता है. And I think this is what competitive scenario is. And I think इसी चीज़ का मजा है. Finale चल रहा है. दोनों teams एक दूसरे से कड़ी टक्कर ले रही हैं.
Certainly that is true, as it does not look like that Levelzero is ready to give up anytime soon, and they just want to make this a 2-map affair, not take it to Clubhouse, finish it off right here on Cafe, and make sure that they walk away with the 30,000 rupees cash prize that they're going to be walking away with. Mind you that the cash prizes are indeed very high, as the team that is going to be placing first is going to get a 30,000 rupee cash prize. The team that is going to be coming second will have a $12,000 rupee cash prize. My bad, I messed up the currency. And certainly no one is going to be paying $30,000 or $12,000. It is all going to be in rupees. as the third place team is going to be walking away with 8,000 rupees. Which, here's a fun fact, eSamurai is in fact the team that has placed third. They did end up beating ND on one map, as eSamurai will be the third place team of this tournament. But we are going to be more interested as it seems to be a rush coming in as Valk is going to fall. Aniket is just going to be making his way in. Shrisha is going for the plant as the cover from Aniket is going to be perfect as two kills come out. Blank going to get one as Levelzero is falling completely as it's down to a 5v1 for Invi, who is not going to be in any position to know what is happening around him and his team. He's going to be stuck on New Hatch balcony as he's possibly going to be taking a timeout. He's going to get one kill onto Blank, but his position will be called out as the gridlock is there to make sure that he does not make his presence felt at all, as Aniket certainly has made his presence being felt this round as it has worked. The drop comes in from the train. He has got no time to make the defuse come in, as it's just going to be a cat and mouse game as no kills come out from any team. But no, Mozzie will finally fall to the Bugana Vortex as Reckoning has certainly come back, all guns blazing on this map, as they do not want to make Levelzero walk away very easily.
This is the reckoning that we all know and we all love, and they just wrecked Levelzero in that round. I think the cover, the gameplay, I think, it's all about syncing with your teammates. And yes, I think Reckoning synced really well in that game. And that was a beautiful example of how to play Rainbow Six Siege.
Certainly, Aniket had his priorities set as soon as the castle barricade, the regular barricade was opened on the side of the sledge. It was just a run and gun. But it seems that we're going to be seeing a Finca pick come out from the side of Levelzero, which might just tell us that Envy is in for a little bit of a naughty play, as Levelzero might decide to just go in for the rush. They certainly do have the operators that seem like it. You're going to be seeing your Finca, Zofia, Ash, IQ, and Hibana, while Rat's castle barricades are going to be doing quite a bit to stop the rush, but they are mainly used to stop line of sights, and they might just prove to be things that might cut off the line of sights for Reckoning. As I am going to be very interested to see how Invi is going to be working with Finca. He might have just taken the Finca for the LMG and possibly the grenades, but as we know, Finca is not really an operator that you take for utility. Certainly going to be important to make sure that his position does not get called out early.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a tough competition because मेरे ख्याल से अब रेकनिंग का मूड बन चुका है. अब रेकनिंग का जो होता है ना मोटिवेशन, जो प्रेशर सिचुएशन होती है ग्रैंड फिनाले की, वो खत्म हो चुकी है. Now they're looking good. Now they're looking like the reckoning of old that we saw in the quarterfinals. And yes, let's see if they can make a comeback.
Certainly that is going to be true, as Invi is going to be greeted with a castle barricade. He is possibly going to use a frag grenade to get rid of the castle barricade and give away his position. Doctor is going to get one onto Blank, and that is going to be your Valk, as Doctor is holding down a pretty long line of sight that no defender would want to peek. The castle barricade is being prepped in bar on the side of Rats, I believe, but I might just be wrong. Sorry, that is going to be Aniket. The first smoke canister comes out. We have just heard the adrenaline boost come out from the side of Invi, as we might just be seeing a quick drop come out from the side of these teams. His bullets are going to be making sure that any sounds are not heard, as unfortunately Jaeger is going to be able to walk free, Mighty missing his shots, not ADSing. As the repel comes in from the side of Invi, Finca has made her way in. The Valcam has been spotted, making sure not to shoot the head of her teammate. Levelzero is looking really strong on this As you can, Aniket does go out for the jump out, and he is going to get mighty. As his position has been called out, he will be falling. Shrisha is going to eat a lot of damage to the bullet holes he makes, and unfortunately is going to fall as well. Invi, with the adrenaline boost, is going to make sure his teammates have a little bit of HP to contend with and have almost zero recoil on all of their guns. As IQ of Veneno is going to be making his way in. That's going to be Vortex of the board. Srisha is also spotted. He falls. Envy is going to be the only one inside. Freeze it. He's going to get one onto IQ, but Slayer will make sure that Castle cannot do too much. And Levelzero take a round back.
What a way to get that round back. That is, simply sublime the way Levelzero played in that round. I think it shows that both teams are, they're just so close to each other in the stats and in every other department as well. But I think यहाँ पे Levelzero के पास जो advantage है पहला मैप जीतने का, वो काफी ज़्यादा काम में आने वाला है.
Certainly that is going to be true, since Levelzero, though they do not want to, but they do have the option of not winning Cafe, an option that Reckoning eSports certainly does not have, as we're going to be seeing 6 picks come out from both teams. Again onto the Twitch this time, as Aniket's 6 pick on the Mira has been read in perfectly from the side of Levelzero, as the Twitch drone will be the sole counter to the Mira of Aniket if the defenders are not going to watch where this little zappy boy is going to be roaming around. As Levelzero looks to make things equal, we're going to be seeing a bar hold come out from the side of Reckoning. They were not successful the last time, but Aniket and Reckoning eSports are certainly going to be very confident they can do the same. So
Zero, Envy, Doctor, and Veneno are playing really, really well today, and you need that kind of support from your experienced players. Let's see if they can make it out. Let's see if they can make it 4-4 because the attack is coming right now.
That is true, as the Twitch is going to be the operator lookout for this, not just for us but also for the whole squad of Reckoning, as a single Twitch drone might just deny all of the usefulness of the Mira window by shooting a single of his zappy charge. Twitch gonna light up Vortex a little bit and make use of his drone. He has to be very careful since he is only going to get 2 and the Twitch drones do make a lot of noise. He is going to tag Jaeger with 1 HP worth of damage but lose his drone in the process. So one Twitch drone off the board. Aniket can breathe a little bit easier, but there is going to be another one that they are going to have to be wary about. Rats holding this long line of sight all the way to the west window. Flashbangs rain in, as we might just see a drop come in from the side of Doctor, but the Maestro Cam right under the new hatch is going to prevent the same for them. Doctor drops, spots the Maestro Cam, gets rid of it very easily. As pushes come in, Shrisha is going to get rid of Envy, as Slayer is going to make use of the information to get a refrag onto the Maestro. Slayer is going to be in a rock and a hard place, as Mira is going to get rid of Veneno, as Doctor makes sure that Rats does not get any kill. Aniket does decide to drop down. He might just go for a C4, as it will connect indeed, as Aniket is going to get rid of Slayer. That is going to make sure that it is all down to the Zofia and the Ash to make a clutch happen. Positions have been called in from the side of both these attackers, as an amazing flick coming out from the side of Vortex is going to get rid of Mighty, as it's all down to Doctor with Diffuser not in hand. 50 seconds left to play. A Mira window to contest with. He is going to get an amazing shot onto Blank, but it is still going to be a lot of work for him to clutch. Aniket and Vortex, though, are tagged up a little bit. They do have the advantage of having the extra information from the side of being the defensive seed, as the wall bang from Vortex will give away his position, as it's all down to Doctor in a 1v1 now, as Aniket is going to be sitting in the corner, but his position is not known, as Ash will fall And Reckoning eSports are going to be going another round up.
Yeah, that is classic as well. But Doctor, I think he fought really, really well there. Really, really hard. But I think Reckoning, you know, after the first map, I think it's always going to be a tough battle for Reckoning to win. And yeah, yet they are playing very hard. Yet, they are fighting. Reckoning is showing a fight right now, but still, they have to fight it out in a longer run. It's going to be much harder for Reckoning to win from here. But they have the lead right now in this map. They have the advantage. If they win two more, I think they can really equal it out.
That is true. In V6 pick onto the Finca not working out last round, so we are not going to be seeing him there. But Aniket's long rotate down into.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
We might just be going in for a rehost, as Invi is going to be having high pings. So, with that,
We'll have a rehost. We'll be back. back with the bang, with the rehost, and let's hope that this will go smoothly. Let's hope that both teams are going to show us some class. And I'm still waiting for the clutch. We came closer on two different occasions, but yet to see a magnificent clutch from one guy.
That is true. That just goes to show that both these teams are not going to be giving you the win or clips very easily. Though we did have Doctor hit a good night shot onto Vortex in the second round, I believe, in bar. But at the end of the day, the clutch did not come in from his side last round as well. So it is going to be equal footing as far as the clips might go, but it is not going to be equal footing as far as the rounds go. As Reckoning has certainly shown that they have done their homework and their strats for Cafe, as they do not look to be in a position where they are going to be beaten anytime soon. With that, Blank, Vortex, Aniket, Rats, and Shrisha are going to be tasked with protecting these two bombs for the next 3 minutes, or protecting their lives in that time, making sure that do not fall without purpose, nor do they give easy picks to the attackers. While on the other hand, we've got Envy, Venano, Doctor, Mighty, and Slayer, who have got 3 minutes, or rather 2 minutes and 45 seconds, to make sure that these bombs are not protected by the defenders for too long. So with that out of the way, we should be making our way to the attackers, moving into the building. As I think that is going to be Envy. No, Envy is going to be on the drones. As my bad, I saw Aniket's outline and believed it to be an attacker's outline to be inside of bakery. So Shrisha has got his cover as the ADSs are going to eat away the utility on the side of the defenders, as Aniket will finally get his shield taken out as his cross is still being held on the side of Shrisha. He will get some shots down range but will possibly decide to fall back, as yes, he eventually does. No reinforcements going to be there for the player, as they will make sure that my magnets get flashed out by the players, as Rats is going to be stuck as he will fall into the hands of Envy with his L85. As bar side control has been relinquished, Jaeger is going to be the only one sitting inside of closet. He has an angle onto your Hibana X Kairos. As Shrisha is going to put a shotgun to the face of Mighty, as Veneno is going to be there to go in for the refrag. Jaeger, still sitting inside closet, is going to be able to give a lot of information to his team, as the head of Doc is spotted. Veneno does get lit up, so does Aniket, but he is going to be able to use his stim pistols to get him back to full HP. He still has the angle on lockdown though, as anyone deciding to peek across the bomb is going to be met with his death, but that does not matter, as Slayer is going to be inside to get the plant down. Veneno has to deal with an angry Jaeger inside closet. Aniket has to deal with the plant now, as Vortex is going to get rid of Veneno, as Aniket will fall to Doctor, and we will get one onto Vortex as well. So it's all down to Blank now, who is going to be coming down. He will get one onto Doctor though, but Slayer is just going to be lying prone on the bomb, just checking the angles that he needs to check. As in, we will make sure that Blank does not get any kind of rotate in, but he does make a rotate in towards site, as his position is called out. He will not be able to make it very far, as the bailiff is not certainly the weapon that you want to have in hand when you are in a clutch situation. As Slayer with the Type 89 is going to make quick work of Alibi's armor.
That game that was, and I think Levelzero, they just want to finish it in this map. They don't want to take it to the next map. And I think अगर वो कर पाते हैं तो this would be a memorable finale for them and their fans.
Certainly, Levelzero the first map very easy for them, I would say, because though Reckoning being the great team that they are, they did end up losing 7-0. Doctor's 6 pick coming in from the Lion to the Ash, as a Bandit is picked from the Doc onto Aniket. So similar lineups coming in from
Attackers need to locate
level
and
0.
defuse as many bombs as they
Aniket, the only person did not make, as you can say, Aniket, the only person deciding to make a shift, as you can say, as the 4, 3-speed operator, a good gun, I would say, not a bad gun, as it seems like they are not going to be holding Bakery this time. It seems to be a total hold coming in from the side of Reconing eSports. So this is certainly going to be interesting, as this will force level 0 to take top floor control and possibly give the option of Reckoning's roamers, which I believe are going to be Blank and Vortex, to get some picks on the board. Vortex, still having a black eye in his pocket, is possibly going to be using the cam anytime soon now, as he is busy doing the hatch. It seems like though that Doctor and Envy are responsible with getting the shield for the Vamai of Rats, as he is going to be changing positions and playing an angle that is going to allow his head to be at a position where people would not expect it. Another Vamai magnet goes out from his side, as that will possibly protect him from any projectile coming in from the side of VIP. So his position called out on the drone. He is going to have to play this very carefully, as he might just be caught in a pre-fire, in a crossfire, as the bar window being opened will prevent him to rotate out of any place that he wants to. Speaking about that, Veneno and Hibana are going to be making their way into pantry, as level 0 certainly did not need any control upstairs. As I speak about that, Aniket is going to get a kill onto the Ash, as Doctor will fall. Aniket's position droned out, as he's just going to pre-fire a little bit, though pre-firing a lot with the MP7 not exactly something you want to do, since because of the high fire rate and the lower number of bullets that SMGs do get, you are going to be running out of bullets very soon. Slayer has lost quite a bit of HP as well, as level 0 are going in for a slow rotate this time, as Vortex will get tagged. Veneno is going to be taking gunfight with him. Rats will light him up a bit. Val goes for a run out, as her position is called out. Veneno will get the back of her head very easily, as Bandit is still holding down pantry. So Rats fallen back towards the bar area as they speak about it. VIP window opened up, is going to have Rats in a spot where he has to check multiple angles to make sure he isn't pinched. Vortex still sitting inside of closet will get his position droned out. Mighty knows exactly where he is, and that is going to down the Jaeger. So the long angle being applied by the Bandit will be able to hold Jaeger's cross for some time, but not for very long. As the jump in comes to the closet, there is going to be 2 players down, as Rats is going to get one. Shrisha will fall to Envy. C4 comes out. Mighty going to get rid of Aniket, so it is all down to Rats in a 1v2. Slayer is going to be on the floor. Might just be able to do this, as the peak comes in, but there is no time, and the attackers do not have the diffuser, as Slayer had dropped the same inside of closet, as Rats was just able to wait it out. And Reckoning is going to be sitting on match point now.
What just happened? I thought level 0 had that in pocket. They were winning, but I think they didn't have time in their hands.
Certainly they didn't have the time, and they didn't have the diffuser as well. So with that,
Oh,
a
it
bar
all
defense.
came down to the last kill, I think. They were not able to get the last kill, and just because of the kill. If they did the kill, I think that would have been over there. They
Certainly, if
don't.
if the sledge of Envy did get the kill on Rats, or had Mighty been able to pick up the diffuser from inside closet, we might have seen a different outcome of the round, as Blank was awfully close to team killing Rats with the deagle to the head, but it seems like Rats will be alive to watch a round being played out. So Levelzero certainly need to make sure that they are not going to give up as of now, as they can either finish it by taking it to overtime, or Reckoning will force them to play Clubhouse and possibly mount a comeback against them on the map.
It's they win this round. If Reckoning win this match, it's going to be 1-1, and then we will start all over again. Then it will only be decided by one map. जो भी जीतेगा वो last map वो जीत जाएगा. Skyesports GrandSlam.
Exactly. So Levelzero certainly does not want to take it anywhere further than this map on Cafe, but as you know that it is not going to be coming easy. Envy, on the other hand, has done some pre-fires onto your white from your white window, but it is not going to matter right now, as Veneno is going to be the player tasked with watching every single run out that can be done from here, which include your bakery run out, your small bakery run out, your red window run out, and your mining window run out. So Blank is slowly going to be sneaking up, as he might just decide to go for the run out, and the timing might be bad as Veneno decides to go for the rappel at an extremely bad time, as Veneno is going to be getting that kill. So the window being opened is going to allow Blank to go for any kind of run out, as Veneno is certainly not going to be happy with the timing that he just had. So Reckoning are going to be a man up, as well as taking the IQ off. She has taken out one of the most important fraggers on the side of Levelzero, which is going to be Veneno.
A bomb has been located.
Blank making his way back up uncommon stairs. He's going to spot a drone, but Envy is going to be on the floor as he has been taken out by Shrisha. The Maestro Cam might just be able to get Envy, but Blank is going to be downstairs to make sure that he has a C4 in hand, possibly a pre-placed one under new hatch. Yep, that is going to be under new hatch, as anyone walking over there is going to be in for a big surprise, as Envy is going to be the one receiving the surprise. Rats is going to get one, but no, Blank is going to be there to get one amazing shot onto your Zofia, as it's all down to Doctor once again in a 1v4. Doesn't seem he's going to get one though, that he is going to be able to clutch, as Aniket is going to fall. The peak might just come in from the side of the Jaeger, but he misses the peak come out. Shrisha will know the position as the peak comes in from the side of the Jaeger, as good halves are dropped in chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going to a third map.
Brilliant game, and that's how Reckoning plays. And yes, and all the Reckoning fans now, you have to wake up in the chat and support your team as well with a brilliant win. And again, the MVP of the match, none other than Mr. Blank. So guys, we are going off to a short little break. We'll be back, and in 10 minutes I think they want us to have
They
a
want to
10-minute
have a
break.
break of 5 minutes. So
5 minutes, okay.
we should be back very soon. Don't go anywhere, as we have got the final map in the grand final coming up between Levelzero and Reconing eSports.
Indeed, it will be the decider. So until then, just go to description and find out our links and follow them. I mean, in meanwhile, we will be back.
I want to have a meeting with you.
You can just ping him in the WhatsApp. He will tell the time.
Sure. आ गया.
Okay.
So, yeah. Mute.
Okay. I'm meeting. Coastline.
Moving back to the game. 3, 2, 1. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. इंतजार की घड़ियां हो चुकी हैं खत्म because the last game of Skyesports GrandSlam finale is going to happen here, and I would like to say thank you so much LOCO for sponsoring us and making this happen. Esports will respect LOCO forever.
Certainly, since Clubhouse is a map that we have seen on both teams, it is going to be very interesting to see how these teams stack up against each other. So, with that out of the way, the first ban is going to be on the side of Reckoning, and that is going to be a BB, followed by a Maverick ban coming in from the side of Levelzero. So, since Thatcher is going to be in play, I believe the next ban that we will be seeing will probably be between a Valk Echo and a Maestro. No, it is going to be a Mira ban. So, Levelzero does not want to be dealing with Aniket playing that Mira, as they are going to get rid of the operator as well. So last but not least is going to be an Echo ban, as it seems to be that Echo is something that Reckoning does not want to face. So Levelzero going to be starting on attack, as this is going to be the final map that we will see between these two teams to decide who walks away with the title of the winner of LOCO Presents Rainbow Six Siege GrandSlam. The first site that we will be going to is going to be Basement, as
Yeah, of course. Yes.
we're going to
Six
see
pick.
a 6 pick come in from the side of Aniket, which is going to be from the Ella onto the Pulse.
Going on now, I think the first game is going to be important for both the teams. They want to start off the final map with the win. The momentum will be, with the team who will win this round.
Certainly that is true, as we saw Srisha again missing out on team killing Vortex early on, as he walked right past a shotgun blast. No damage done to either Vortex or Shrisha, as Blank is going to be sitting on Dock, Rats on Legion, Shrisha on Smoke, Aniket on Pulse, and Vortex on the Jaeger. On the other hand, we are going to be seeing
5 seconds left before insertion.
Doctor on your IQ, Mighty on the Nomad, Slayer on the Thermite, Invi on the Hibana, and finally Veneno on the Thatcher. So it is going to be interesting to see how Levelzero is going to stack up against Reckoning. They did lose the last match on Cafe, but as we know that Levelzero is a team that still did give up very little map control and rounds, as you can say, to Reckoning, as they did not let it go very easy. Hibana is going to be pinging the hatch apparently, so that
Located a bomb.
Slayer might be able to get the hatch, but it seems like she is going to do the needful as well. So there seems to be a complete turtle hold coming in from the side of Reckoning, as Shrisha is going to be tasked with holding down Dirt Tunnel. Rats and Blank are going to be playing inside Armory, as Aniket does go for a C4, but that is not going to connect, as no damage is done to any of the operators on the side of Levelzero.
Yes, of course. I think अभी damage देना शुरू हुआ है, और जैसे ही हम बात कर रहे थे, the first kill coming off Rats getting the kill on Doctor, and I think it's a good start for Team Reckoning.
Certainly, Legion taking out the IQ is going to allow the Pulse to play a little bit more safely inside Deep Armory, as well as allow those goo mines to be there present without being contested. So Mighty is thinking of a drop, I believe, or is going to go for a play from the blue hatch, but no, he just decides that We'll get the hatch open on the side of Slayer and decide to fall down. The impact trick not working for Rats as he is going to get another kill, as that is going to be Veneno off the board, as Blank will just hit his teammate with a stim, as he will miss the second one unfortunately, as another peek comes in from the side of the Legion, but no, Envy is going to be there to get rid of him, but Doc is going to be there to get rid of Envy, as Blank is doing a lot of heavy lifting for his team right now. Mighty did drop, but Jaeger is going to be there to trade him out as well, as it's all down to Slayer now on the Thermite to pick fights with all of the remaining defenders on the side of Reckoning, as Shrisha for some reason did not decide to go for the peak and did fall down. Bullet holes being held by Jaeger are going to be resulting in a white peak coming in from the blue door, as Thermite is going to fall to the hands of Aniket, surprisingly. But nonetheless, Reckoning are going to be walking away with a round on board.
This is incredible. You know, after getting beaten 7-0 in the first round, they won the first map. Oh, sorry, they won the second map, and in the third map as well, they started off really well. 1-0.
Certainly, Reckoning not looking like they are just here to watch. They are here to teach Levelzero a lesson that you can beat us on Coastline. Cafe is our place, and they are about to prove that Clubhouse is the same.
And the blank Goyo is coming up. I like that combination, and I'm waiting for the blank to shine here.
Certainly, Blank is going to be very scary on the Goyo, as a gym defense coming in from the side of Reckoning is going to be something that will be interesting, as we have seen a similar strategy come out from the side of Reckoning with Castle, Smoke, Goyo, Jaeger and Maestro. So a lot of teams have not been able to find the the key to the lock that is the setup that Reckoning has right now, as it will be interesting to see how Levelzero will stack up to them, as Reckoning has not really had a very good team go up against them on this map. E-Samurai did force a fight, but as we saw, Reckoning did win that out pretty easily.
Yes, of course, I think this is the map that Levelzero has to put their all in. Otherwise, it's GG for them.
That is certainly true. Envy is going to make quick work of that barricade inside construction, as it will allow some crossfires to be developed for them from construction. As with 30 seconds of the board, the attackers have opened a lot of line of sights. Doctor is just going to be the flank watch right now, as he is making sure no peaks come out from the side of Reckoning. Slayer has gotten the breach open very quickly. Envy is going to make sure that no castle barricades are alive, as Thatcher on Veneno is also going to be the watch for the main breach. As of now, not too much done, as both these players are going to be Rats is going to be awfully close to taking a peek, but he might just get spotted by the Zofia. But no, the barricade has not been opened, and Zofia does not have a clean line of sight. She does go in to get the shield, but she misses the impact, as she's not going to be left with any of her utility to get rid of those shields, though she can still watch the long line all the way to the rotate that the Smoke will be using inside of logistics. It does not seem that Smoke is going to be present there anytime soon. A Maestro cam, or sorry, a bulletproof cam rather, might just be spotted, as Aniket is ready to go for an impact trick. But Slayer has decided to use his Brimstone charge somewhere else, as Mighty does go in for the drop. The castle is spotted. That's going to be a quick kill, as Envy is there for a quick frag as well, as slow as Slayer. So Shrisha, Vortex and Rats have fallen, as Blank is going to get one onto Veneno. It is going to be all down to Aniket and Blank. Aniket, playing inside bathroom, has been spotted on the drone and his position is called out, but the plant has successfully gone down, as the Goyo shield that is close to them. Blank is spotted and he will get a kill though as the push comes in from the side of the Thermite, and Aniket is not able to go off the flank very quickly as Blank is going to get Slayer from downstairs somehow. The shield goes off, but the plant has gone down already as Blank is going to go for the diffuse bait. The push comes in from the side of Mighty. The flash comes in as well. He's going to be completely flashed as Blank goes prone. He's flashed again, but it is going to be a simple push in for Mighty as Levelzero are going to be putting a round on the board as well this time.
Blank on Goyo, or I should say, Goyo on Blank was really, really scary as we predicted. But Levelzero, they made a comeback. They showed Reckoning that they are here to win this. This is the last match. जो जीतेगा वो जीत जाएगा. तो 1-1 शुरुआत के हिसाब से देखा जाए, I think काफी अच्छी शुरुआत दोनों टीम से. You can't predict the winner. It's as simple as that.
Certainly, we are not ready for any kind of predictions right now as it is going to be 1-1 as we have no clue who is going to be able to walk away with this. As another gym hold is coming in from the side of Reckoning as they believe that they made some mistakes which can be fixed last round
Attackers need to locate
and possibly allow them to walk away with a win that lets them prevail on this map this time. Aniket is going to be using his bailiff to make some footholds, angles that allowed Blank to get one kill last round. As Castle is going to be using his super shorty to make some angles from construction.
10 seconds to insertion.
So it is going to be interesting to see how Reckoning are going to be making a change in their playstyle considering they were overwhelmed by 3 quick frags coming in from the side of Levelzero last time.
The bomb.
With that out of the way, we are going to be waiting
A bomb has been located.
for Levelzero to make their progress towards
Attackers located a bomb.
towards the building as Invi is again going to be tasked with making quick work of the barricades. Doctor is just going to be there to make sure that no one is going for peaks that are not necessary as he might just be able to get a quick pixel onto the head of the castle, but no damage done to any of these players right now. Another castle barricade gets opened up on the side of Zofia as long lines of sight are being opened using the bullets that she has in her M762. ADSs are being burnt by the Zofia as the push should be coming in from the side of Levelzero very soon. As with 1 minute gone, they have certainly made their setup felt as Goyo is there, but Castle is going to be sitting right next to the CCTV barricade to get rid of the IQ. Zofia unable to get an angle onto the castle from the place that she is going to be sitting, as Blank might just be the next operator who is going to be facing the wrath of that assault rifle, but no, he is going to be sitting safe behind the CCTV barricades as Rats is going to get another one. This is going to put a lot of dent into the power that Levelzero had as Mighty Ali will fall. It seems like Reckoning did understand exactly how Levelzero was pushing and made the changes accordingly. Thermite has used both of his brimstone charges. He will be making sure that there is an entryway into construction. As the drops come in from the side of Levelzero, they are going to be going for a strict gym side push. The shield of Shrisha has been spotted. That is going to fall as Shrisha is going to be close with the shotgun. Veneno is not going to be paying attention. Doctor is going to get one. Aniket will get the diffuser with the Maestro turret as Shrisha will make quick work of Veneno with his shotgun. Slayer is on the other side of the map right now as the vector of Blank might be able to get him some sort of damage onto the Thermite, but Slayer's position is known and Castle's pre-fire with the UMPs are going to be enough. as Reckoning are going to be walking away with another round on board as they go up 2-1 on Clubhouse.
This has been पहला मैच रेकनिंग जीतता है, दूसरा मैच आके आई थिंक लेवल 0 जीतता है, अब तीसरा जो राउंड था वो फिर से रेकनिंग जीतता है। और आई वुड नॉट बी सरप्राइज अगर ये राउंड दोबारा से लेवल 0 लेके जाता है। मेरे ख्याल से टच एंड गो का मुकाबला है, बराबरी का मैच चल रहा है, दोनों टीम्स बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करके पहुंचा है ग्रैंड फिनाले में एंड दे आर नॉट लुकिंग टू लेट इट गो दैट इजीली। बट यहाँ पे गोयो को अब अनिकेत यूज करने वाले हैं एंड ब्लैंक इज गोइंग टू यूज डॉक।
That is true, but Aniket is going to be using that Goyo as bait to make sure that Level 0 does not know that Valk is the operator that he wants to play. As again, with no IQ on board, it is going to be all down to the drones of Level 0 to make sure that they spot when Valk decides to throw out her cams. So, with that out of the way, basement. Aside that, Level 0 has been able to attack and was unsuccessful in attacking the last time Reckoning decided to go there, as it was a complete shutout from the side of Reckoning, and it was basically a hopeless 1v4 that Slayer had to pull out from his side, as he got a kill onto Shrisha but then was unable to make anything else happen. As with that, we are going to be hoping that Level 0 makes a better comeback this time, as Blank might be thinking of going for a spawn peek. No, he's just going to fall back to side, as Level 0 is slowly going to make their progress towards the map. So, 2 hard breachers, 1 anti-electronic operator in Thatcher, 1 anti-flank operator, and 1 all-out fragger from the side of Level 0 is going to make sure that they have a very balanced setup. Doctor, just making sure that there are no Val cams, as they now know that Aniket did in fact switch out from the Goyo to the Valk. So they have to be careful about C4s below their feet. As Invi, I think, has just about gotten that breach right, as yes, the hatch will indeed open. So with that, Hibana should be making quick work of these hatches, as with no Cade on board there is no real reason why these hatches should not be opened by the attacking team. With that, we are down to the last half of this attacking phase. Invi on the Hibana has made her way down main stairs, a breach coming in on the church wall, as Reckoning has no kind of denial for the walls. There is going to be no issues for the Hibana or the Thermite to get rid of them very easily. Kitchen hatch still not opened, because they're going to be possibly using the Thermite to get rid of that. First smoke gas canister comes out from the side of Shrisha, playing inside of dirt, as Doctor is going to make sure that the shield of Shrisha is not going to be there at all. Rats unable to impact Rick the hatch a second time, as Shrisha is going to be using his second smoke canister to get rid of the burnout sometime. As Rats unsuccessfully impact Rick, the kitchen hatch, Slayer will have no issues opening it with his brimstone charge. Jaeger has possibly been droned behind the barricade, as Rat somehow has eaten a lot of HP damage, but with Blank on board, it is going to be an easy one, as Aniket is going to have an unsuccessful C4. Envy is going to go for a drop, as Mighty and Envy and Veneno are going to be picking up quick frags. An amazing round coming out from the side of Level 0, and a 5-second shut off, as you can call it. Reckoning having no clue what happened over there, as the attackers just pounced on.
This is the same thing that happened before as well. Level 0 just waiting for their chance to come in, and when I was like, the time is going on, it was tick tock, and Reckoning was also thinking that they got the time in their favor, but suddenly they just came in, Invi just dropped down, and everyone attacked at the same time and finished their opponents. That is beautiful gameplay.
That was indeed beautiful. The second the drop came in, the frags lit up, and Reckoning had no clue where where operators were dropping from, and what happened as in 5 seconds or less than 5 seconds, every single player of Reckoning was on the floor without a single reply from the side of Reckoning.
This is beautiful attacking by Levelzero, but Reckoning eSports, they got, the points on the table as well. It's 1-1 in the map stage. It's 2-2 in this round. This is going to be a tough match to predict, to win actually. It's not about prediction anymore, it's about winning. Levelzero or Reckoning, one team is going to win, one team is going to be the champion, and nobody wants to be the second team.
Certainly. So Aniket has shifted on to the kid this time to make sure that the church wall is going to be a little safe. For they do not want a similar kind of crossfire being held on the side of Zofia this time. As Blank is going to be on a roam, he is going to make sure that Levelzero does not get the amount of map control that they want without having to contest him upstairs anywhere. Though he needs to be careful since Levelzero's droning is something that is certainly not going to be on the weaker side of it. As Rats is being tasked with holding down your dirt tunnel this time with his Goyo shields as the breach comes in, but it looks like Shrisha has taken his place back. Doctor going to be making his way in quick. He knows that there are going to be ADSs to get rid of those shields. As he quickly drones out, sees that there is going to be Shrisha was there. First smoke babe comes out as it should be closed anytime soon. So 2 minutes and the shield inside dirt has been relinquished on the side of Shrisha. So has been one gas canister and Zofia has quietly made her way back. With that, it seems that Shrisha is going to pre-place another smoke canister as he does not want to get pushed anytime soon, not knowing that Levelzero has completely abandoned the push they have towards dirt. Hibana is going to be making some line of sights using her bullets as Mighty Ali is using his ARX. It is certainly good to be seeing that a Nomad player is indeed using the RX instead of the AK, since I certainly prefer the ARX over the AK because of the higher damage and the higher fire rate. As Hibana's gun as Hibana's gun also has 20 HP, the prone peak is going to be coming in from Rats as the angle from behind K9, but Doctor is going to get rid of Aniket as Blank is going to get one on the Slayer. Vortex will fall to Doctor as Rats in the vault is going to fall. Envy is finally going to get the kill as Shrisha has to make his way inside blue. He is worried about the two attackers playing inside, but Veneno is going to be coming in from his back, whose call might not just have been made as Veneno is able to get an angle onto Shrisha. His drone will confirm that Shrisha is going to be playing as the push comes in, and that is going to be it for the smoke as it's all down to Blank, who is sitting inside. But he does have the diffuser. He has 25 seconds and he needs to make sure that he defends it with his life. The drones do come in as Zofia is going to fire some shots. He is going to get two as it is going to be a 15-second push, but Thatcher on Veneno is going to make sure that the bandit does not escape this time, as another round goes in the favor of Levelzero.
Again, Blank just tried his level best there, but this is not a solo game. You can't win in a 1v3 situation all the time. And yes, Blank tried really hard, but Levelzero, their attacking has been superb from the get-go. Even in the first map, they dominated, with a clean sweep. In the second game, they were, on the back foot a little bit, but still, Reckoning, the credit is due where the credit is due. Reckoning played really well in the second map, but in the third map again, both teams are trying their level best, but Levelzero certainly rising above the zero level and showing the world what they got.
Certainly that is going to be true, as we are going to make our way to the final round before the role swap. As Reckoning decides to go to CCTV for the first time in this matchup, a site that many consider to be the default site on this map, but it seems like Reconing has other plans as it is going to be the last site that they want to defend. And Levelzero is certainly, I believe, ready for this push, or sorry, this attack to come in, as Blank is back on his trusty Goyo. He has been doing a lot of work for his team, but certainly Levelzero has found the way to shut him down. While on the other hand, Levelzero has a much more equal um, kill spread, as everyone on the side of Levelzero has been doing the heavy lifting, as you can say, as they do not need to have a single player who is shining. Aniket has not been able to turn up as much as Reckoning would have wanted, but it is just going to be a matter of seconds before it only takes a mere seconds for a player like Aniket to suddenly become active and then get rid of players left, right, and center. So, with that, 40 seconds have gone and the push coming in towards the main wall. Thermite should be able to get the breach in very easily, as there is confirmation that there is not going to be any kind of wall denial from the side of Reconing eSports. So Reckoning has certainly decided to play the, as you can say, the retake game, where they will allow Doc is spotted on the drone. He spots the drone himself and goes off the cam to spot him out as well. Aniket is going to be in a spot where he will have to contest multiple angles, as the breach below him has been opened. He does not seem to have any kind of denial, except the few Vamai pests that are going to be close to him. He's going to stack up mighty early a lot, as all the utility is going to be raining out on him. As Blank is there for his cover, he's going to get rid of Slayer, as so is Aniket going to get rid of Mighty. So the push coming in from the Levelzero did not work out, as Veneno is going to get rid of him. Veneno will fall to Blank at the end, as Doctor will finally get one on to Rats. So it's a 2v3 with Levelzero having the man disadvantage. The C4 comes out, does not connect from the side of Blank, as he is going to have to make sure that the garage control is maintained on the side of Reckoning. Drones coming in from the side of Levelzero will be spotted and dispatched very easily, but Doctor is not going to have any kind of utility with him. Hibana does have some kind of hard destruction on her, but it is not going to matter too much. Blank is known about the position, but the run out comes out from the side of Blank, and that is not the play, my man, as he is going to fall to the hands of Doctor. As Doctor, uncertain about the kind amount of utility that he has in his hands, that Srisha's Alda is going to be making a lot of pressure for this side of the defenders, as it seems like the plant is going to be going down. Srisha and Vortex are going to be the operators who are tasked with stopping the plant. Envy knows that the push is going to come in from both sides. He's just going to be holding there. Doc falls down as Envy is going to go prone. He is going to be stuck in a rock in a hard place. As Srisha goes down, it's all down to a 1v1 between Vortex. He has his pistol in his hand, and it does not seem that that is going to be what is going to be the play. He does get to reload his 416, but Srisha is going to be giving a lot of intel. He is finally going to be able to pick up his teammate, as the call comes in from the side of the attackers that the defuse is there. Doctor plays an amazing way as he gets the close, and he is going to be able to clutch it out for the side of Levelzero. Reckoning, no.
My god.
Oh boy, this is going to be hard on the side of Reckoning.
Now the lead goes down to Levelzero. What a brilliant set of attacking we have witnessed so far. I thought Reconing did really well, but I think the Blank movement when he went outside was the key there.
And that is certainly going to be true, as the run out coming in from the side of Blank was not the play, as a man advantage should have been maintained on the side of Reckoning. But unfortunately, for whatever reasons, the Goyo decided to run out, get lost his life to Doctor. And I would say Envy did a very good job of possibly downing the Maestro, and even getting in the call that he is getting picked up. But that takes nothing away from the fact that Doctor played that beautifully, as he got the hipfire headshot onto the Maestro, as he was able to finish off the kill on Jaeger as well. With that, the role swap comes in, as we are going to be seeing Levelzero go 4-2 up on attack as they make their way towards the defensive side to make sure that they walk away with the win in this tournament.
Yeah, of course. I think the doctor treated his patients right there in the last game. But this is a new game, Reckoning. They have a lot to come back to. They have to make a comeback in this one. Otherwise, it's all going downhill for them. Levelzero for them, just maintain the lead. Just keep it to 5-2, and that will be benefiting them.
Certainly Levelzero is going to be looking to make this 5-2 as Reckoning wants to make it an equal setting by taking it to 4-4, but they are going to have to make sure that they played these 2 rounds out perfectly, since Levelzero we're going to be going in for a short roam, I believe, as he makes his way back to side quickly, as it is going to be another turtle setup from the side of Levelzero. With that, Shrisha droning out the top floor, making sure that his teammates are going to have a safe passageway inside the building, as Blank is over there making sure that no pushes coming out from the defenders from main stairs are going to be cut off. Aniket has made his way into blue. He is going to be checking his drone to make sure that he can push in without any contentions, as he possibly has spotted out the Legion and the Jaeger. He is going to make sure the shots are going to give away his position to Veneno, as now the Jaeger knows that there is an angle that he needs to be wary about.
Diffuser has been dropped.
Rats coming in, opening the blue hatch is going to allow a drop come in from the side of Reckoning when they do decide to eventually go for the push, but Mighty is going to be there to make sure that no one is able to drop down without any issues. ADS is going to eat one of the nades that Blank has. Veneno realizes that the nade is going to be coming in as he makes his run away and replaces back once he knows that the nades have fallen. Vortex is going to be using one of his EMPs as the crossfire, as we can see, is coming in, but Blank is going to lose his life to Veneno as an amazing shot comes out from the side of the Jaeger to make sure that the sledge is not allowed to make any kind of headway into blue. Slayer, on the other hand, is going to be using his smoke canisters as Rats is going to get lit up by the hands of Doctor by using the angle that was made to prevent his very push. It seems like Shrisha is going to be teased with the task, but with 15 seconds left, Vortex does fall as well, as Shrisha is going to fall to the ground as Vortex is already on the floor. Rats has to go in. Aniket does not have enough time. Rats falls as Aniket, with the pistol in his hand, is not going to be enough to get rid of the defenders. So Levelzero going 5-2 up, looking extremely strong on Clubhouse right now, and Reckoning in a spot where they are going to have to pull up their socks.
Yeah, indeed, they have to pull up their socks, otherwise it's all gonna go downhill. And all their efforts, in the quarter, semis, you want to reach the finals. But Dr. Dang, you want to win the finals as well. It's not only about reaching the finals if you can't win. So I think Rec knows about it. They have to make a comeback, and I think this is the time. They don't want, nobody wants your opponent to reach the match point. They don't want Levelzero to reach the match point in this round.
Certainly, by looking how things are going, Reckoning would not want. I mean, if Reckoning had things in their hands, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want Levelzero to be their opponents, possibly have a simpler team, but as things are in finals, Reckoning is going to have to deal with the force that Levelzero is. Not to say that Reckoning has not been of any competition to Levelzero, they have certainly given them a tough fight, but as of now Levelzero is the team that is giving the answers rather than having the questions being asked to them.
5 seconds to insertion.
Of course, I think the prep phase is going on right now. The moment of truth is now.
Objective is to locate
If Level Zero wins this, they are on to match point.
Envy going in for a sneaky spawn peek as he is there to make sure that Azrats is going to make sure that Veneno is not going to have too much of roam time as the pre-fire coming in through the window of construction is going to make sure that the Jaeger is no longer there. Something's cool that Jaeger's guns are still going to be on top of the hatch while his body is going to be sitting on stage. Excuse me. And Shrisha is going to be opening the breach. Vortex is going to start things off, but an amazing peek coming out from the side of Mighty is going to get rid of Shrisha's head, as that's going to be Thermite on the floor with one of his Brimstone charges, as Mighty looks to be making things equal. Aniket and Vortex are there to make sure that the dock does not sit there for too long, as claymores are going to be there on every single run out to make sure that no one just decides to jump out and get a free kill. Free fires coming in into construction from Blank are going to make sure that there is no one playing inside construction at a sneaky angle. Mighty is going to get a little bit of damage onto himself as the shots ring out right above his head. He is going to be making his way back into garage. Safe and sound. Blank is going to get another one onto Slayer. So that's going to be your smoke off the board, as it is now a 2v4. But the Valcam in the corner is going to be relying a lot of intel, but it does not matter as Vortex is going to get rid of Mighty finally. As it's all down to Envy downstairs to make sure that he is able to hold on to his team. The diffuser does drop as Aniket is on the floor, but the peak might just come in from the side of the sledge as he just decides to run back in. Aniket is able to reposition himself onto the top of the tables while every single flank for the side of the Mozzie is washed, but that does not matter as he is still going to be able to get the kill onto the Zofia. But Blank is there with the SMG in hand to make sure that match point is still going to be a little further away on the side of level 0.
Dr. Dang, again, Blank and Rats today, they have been performing really well. And again, 10 kills for Blank. I mean, certainly the MVP, he can get the MVP of the tournament.
Most certainly, Blank has been a very consistent player on the side of Reconing, and when they do need his help, he has always turned up. As we saw in the last round, getting 2 important kills, getting the smoke and the final kill onto Mozzie were the kills that were needed by Reconing to close out their round.
Of course, but now they're still on the back foot. Reckoning, they have to win the last couple of games now to equal it out, and even after that they have to win couple more to win the grand finale. So they still have a lot of work to do. Let's see if they can do it or not.
That is certainly going to be true, as another CCTV defense coming in from the side of Reconing. This time I'm pretty sure Jaeger is going to make certain, as somehow the TV has decided to attack Envy, but does no damage instead, as TVs do not do damage to people, but they do damage your eyes. So make sure that in case you are watching a screen for a long time, you do take a break, as that is something that I certainly am guilty of not doing. But hey, at the same time, I'm going to be casting these beautiful games for you guys, so it is a sacrifice that we make. Coming back into the game, we are possibly going to be seeing a banditry come out from the side of Doctor, as Valcams are going to give level 0 a lot of intel onto how things are going. Envy is there downstairs to possibly make sure that no Reconing attackers are able to get rid of the floor below bandit to allow a successful banditry come in from his side. Drones coming in should confirm that a banditry is happening, as EMP comes out from the side of Reckoning as the Zofia impact rig is instead used to get the wall open, as Doctor has to just fall back and no damage done to either of the players.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So breach has been opened. Shrisha is going to be holding the long repel line. It is going to be something important to see, as Doctor is going to start things off for his team by taking out Blank, a very important kill coming in from the side of Levelzero, as that is going to be their main fragger off the board. Rats has been getting a lot of kills right now, but it does not seem like it is that gonna be enough, as Doctor has just decided to switch things up, as Shrisha is gonna get rid of Invi. That is going to be your Valk, as the bandit trick comes out from the side of the the bandit is going to deny the Hibana breach on your construction and cash wall. Rats is going to have to figure out a way of doing something about it, as Aniket has made his way in, while Veneno is just going to be sneaking downstairs and making his way back up to the site.
Taking Blank early on in the game, taking their sledge early on in the game is a good strategy, and they got another one, and Mighty Levelzero just took out Srisha as well.
That is indeed going to be true, as the feet of the smoke have been spotted, as he is going to have to make a hasty retreat, otherwise he shall just fall. Veneno is going to get rid of Rats, as there's going to be one attacker on the CC window. That's going to be your Zofia on Aniket, as Vortex this is having to make the push. He's going to get one onto Veneno onto red stairs. Aniket possibly going for a prone peek in. Slayer is going to be going down, as Vortex is also going to fall. Aniket is prone inside CCTV. He either has to go for the plant or the push, but he is not going to go for either, as Doctor is going to be there to finish him off, as Levelzero are going to be sitting on match point.
Not only on any match point, Dr. Dang, it is LOCO presents Skyesports GrandSlam Rainbow Six Siege Grand Finale, and this match point is the best match point to be on, and certainly Doctor, he's treating his patients really well today with those 10 kills already. I think he's matching Blank from Reconing.
Doctor is going to be sitting
11.
on 11 kills, with
Yeah.
4 deaths, having a KD of almost 3. That is certainly going to be impressive, as getting 3 kills for almost every single time that you die is nothing less than extraordinary. He has been having an amazing game, and which is why they are going to be 6-pigging from the Legion to the Vigil to possibly make it difficult for Reconing
Attackers need to locate and
to drone him out upstairs. This is going to be very interesting to see, since the way that Levelzero has been playing is basically they are using the same strats that Reconing had been using in the past 2 games, and then they've just turned up the aggression a bit, as they are deciding to peek everything. They are getting those kills, they are landing those shots, and at the end of the day, that is what matters,
seconds left.
since Levelzero is a team that is known to go for very heavy frags. And we just gonna be dropping in those Valk cams left, right and center to make sure that he has a lot of intel coming in from the side of his team, as Valk cams have been placed inside garage as well as bar and kitchen. So Invi just waiting for a peek come out from the side of Reconing, but that is not going to happen, as he is just going to make his way back to site, as we are going to be seeing Slayer on the smoke as usual, holding down your third tunnel. It seems to be a quick push coming in from the side of Reconing, as they have stacked every single attacker inside of kitchen. This might just be dangerous, as a single C4 might just be able to get a lot of attackers at once, as Blank is also going to make his way towards kitchen. Doesn't seem like that though, as the breach comes in from the side of Shrisha onto your dirt tunnel, as Rats is going to be tasked with the duty of watching main stairs flank. So,
Match point going on. If it can be the last match, so guys, I would like you to don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. I just want the next R6 tournament to be a massive one.
that is certainly going to be true, as Aniket is going to be using both his impact grenades. Srisha is going to get one onto Slayer. He's going to be making his way in. Blank is going for the plant. It does not seem to be contested, as Srisha is going to get one more onto levels on Mighty, but Envy is going to be there for the refrag as the plant goes down. It does not seem like Levelzero has tabs on what is happening right now. The diffuser is going to be on the floor. Doctor is going to make another kill as Aniket on the hatch falls down. It seems to be that Vortex is safe enough to go for a plant as well, but Veneno is going to be there to trade out Vortex. Srisha is there to trade him out as well, as the frag game is coming out from both of these teams. It seems like we cannot get a hold on him. Valk is going to tag the Thermite, but the plant is again going to be attempted on the hands of Rats. Doctor is going to be on the hatch. He might just be able to go for a drop and possibly get a peek. But no, the plant successfully goes down. Envy and Doctor both are going to be on very low HP. With the attacker sitting inside, K9 is going to be able to hold the frag for Srisha. Envy is going to hit an amazing shot onto Srisha, as it is all down to Rats now. Sitting behind K9, his position is spotted, but that is not going to matter, as Levelzero are going to be your champions, as a team kill comes out from the side of Envy to make sure that he is going to be the sole defender to deny the plant, as that is going to be it on the side of Level.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And with me right now on Discord is Dr. Dank and, of course, our champions of LOCO Presents Skyesports GrandSlam, Team Levelzero. Welcome, guys, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So, you guys are the champions of this tournament. How does it feel to be saying that?
Well, this is a really long win. Like, we were not winning; we were pushing hard, and now we won. Like after a very long time, so we are really happy for this win,
That
especially for this tournament.
that is certainly going to be true. You have just beaten the best and won the tournament, which was an invite-only tournament. So it certainly means that there were teams here that weren't slackers at all, and the very fact that you were able to beat Reckoning in the final, 2 maps to 1, is certainly going to be true. So we saw another dominant performance come out from your side on Coastline. It is almost like there is no team that can contest any kind of site on Coastline with you guys. So can you just walk us through what goes through your mind when you get a pick like Coastline
To be
and you
honest,
demolish streams?
we feel like we're in home, our home. Coastline is like our second home.
That certainly looked like it, as you were certainly looking very, very strong on Coastline. You did end up losing Cafe. Do you think that it was down to you being counter-stratted on Cafe, or
Yeah, it was like a coastline. We were all playing 5 hours playing like very efficiently. Comms were clear, everything was fine. In cafe, comms were also clear, but there was a downfall for me and Slayer, and the rest of the three teammates were playing really fine. For me, it was the right click issue. I didn't have any right click issue or coastline, but for cafe, it's really frustrating for me. And for Slayer, there were some role changes. That's why that was so frustrating. I believe that if we five would have performed in cafe, we would have won that match.
But still,
But unfortunately,
I would say Reckoning is too good in cafe. They are
that
our team.
that is certainly true. Reckoning is certainly not a team that was slacking by any chance, and they so seriously showed that they are a very strong team on Cafe. But coming down to the final map on Clubhouse, I have nothing to say. Another dominant performance coming out. The 1v2 clutch coming in from the side of Doctor was played. So, did you what was going through your comms when Invi finally fell as Hibana, and it was a 1v2 when Jaeger decided to go in for the revive? Did you have information? Was it just game sense on the side of Doctor that made us look at that beautiful clutch coming?
it
Yeah, Doctor could have stayed on the platform, but he decided to change his position, and that worked for him.
That certainly ended up being the right call, as we saw an amazing clutch come in from the side of Doctor. Apart from that, you did have quite a few of tight rounds on Clubhouse. Do you think that Reckoning did end did lose out because of stamina, or was it just your counter stratting and your
Uh,
strats that came
Clubhouse is
down to?
actually
Please go on.
Clubhouse is actually a simple map. Like you do the same thing again and again. Who does it better wins it. So we were the ones today. Then
That certainly seems just about right, as you did end up showing that Clubhouse is like a third home to you, I would say. That I'm certainly impressed by the fourth round that came in on your basement attack. The 5 second round, as I like to call it. I mean, it was a picture perfect execute. As you can say, the crossfires were set up perfectly. There was no kind of rotate that Reckoning could make, and they played right into what you wanted them to do. But I mean, 5 seconds and getting all 5 kills without a single body lost is amazing. Do you have something that you want to say about that round, or is there something you want to walk us through?
in that round it was a pre-planned. Like we were expecting a refrag. Like if someone drops on from blue, I'll refrag. He gets one, and we were expecting, but it got really clean. That round got really clean. No refrags. We just We
And
did so efficiently.
we lost from them one Arsenal attack, so we quite knew what they're gonna do in the second time they went Arsenal, Jets Arsenal.
Certainly,
So it was
that
pretty easy.
that seems about right. Looking at the 5 seconds that the round finished in. So, with that, we are going to be reaching the end of the questions that we have for you guys, as we think that you guys will need a break after the immense amount of hard work that you guys have put in for all the strats and everything for this tournament. So, with that, we're going to be ending with, do you have anything to say to all the Level Zero fans that were there rooting for you in chat?
Yeah, last time I said that the support for from the community is everything. Like we work hard, we would do everything, but we will do incredible things if we get support from the community, from the Level Zero fans. And secondly, I want to say that the tournament was absolutely insane, absolutely fine. The casting, the management, the time management, everything was perfect, and the production quality was outstanding, and I really enjoyed that. I'll be looking for these kind of tournaments. I love playing
I'll be
small tournaments
looking
like these.
Sparrow and what is it called? Dr. Dang to cast our matches, especially more matches.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much,
That
guys. Thank you so much. It was lovely, hearing that. And मेरे पास यार एक सवाल हो रहा है. I want to ask one more thing. I want to know यार celebrations कैसे होने वाले, क्या plan है?
Because it's it's Corona, we can't celebrate like that, but we are going to hoot in Discord, and yeah, we are going to watch the match on stream together, and we are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, certainly,
that
guys.
is
You
certainly
guys.
something you guys have earned. As I would like to give my congratulations to Level Zero and also to Reckoning. I mean, they did put up a very strong fight, as I think Spiro has something that he wants to complete with.
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate you guys as well, and Reckoning as well. But it was a beautiful game, and certainly you will enjoy the game, and the crowd enjoyed it as well. So thank you guys so much for coming for the interview, and congratulations once more from Sky side and Loco side. You are the most deserving champion that we got.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Alright, guys, with that done, I will surely say thank you guys for coming on the stream. And Dr. Dang, we forgot to announce the third team as well on stream, so I'm gonna just
yes.
do that right now. Grand Slam, the third position goes to Samurai. They defeated, I think, ND in the matchup
Yep,
for the
in
third
the
man.
third place playoff.
Yep.
And they are going to be the third place team in this tournament. So we have eSamurai as your third place. Runners up are going to be Reckoning, and as we stated earlier, Level Zero is going to be your winners.
Alright, guys.
So with that, we are going to be reaching the end of this tournament. As all good things come to an end, we too will have to take your leave, as we hope to see you again in another Sky Esports tournament. Until then, take care and stay safe.
Peace out, guys. Take care.
Chapter.